Welcome to Charged Up, the official podcast of your Colby-Sawyer Chargers. Just want to wish you all a happy first snow here in New London, New Hampshire. My name is Hannah Himes, and I'll be throwing it over to Sam Bishop after a few quick weekly updates. The women's volleyball team made it to playoffs for the first time since 2019. They played the 7th-seeded Emmanuel and lost a close game, 3-2. Brooke Patino led the Chargers with 33 assists, 14 digs, 3 aces, and 2 kills. GNAC all-conference teams were announced this week. For the men's soccer team, Caden Lewis was named to the all-rookie team and Josh Warner to the all-sportsmanship team. The women's soccer team, Bridget O'Connell was named Offensive Player of the Year as well as to the first team. Cara Kuiper to the second team, Riley Paul to the third team, and Agata Markins to the all-sportsmanship team. Cross country competed in the GNAC Championships in Standish, Maine on Saturday. The women's team took home the trophy for the 4th year in a row, with Adriana Nadeau coming in first. She was then named GNAC Runner of the Year while also being named to the first team, along with Tessa Millette. Heather Hansen and Leah O'Neill were named to the second team. The men's team finished third, with Hayden Goyette leading the pack, coming in third overall. Hayden and Jesse Gushy were named to the first team, and Marty Stewick to the second team. Men's and women's basketball kicked off their seasons on Wednesday. The women took on the Terriers of Thomas College, fighting a hard battle but fell short by 4. First year, Catherine Chick, in her debut, had 11 points, 20 rebounds, and 2 steals. The men started the season off with a home opener against Salem State, falling short 87-82. Junior Jaquan Mosley led the Chargers with 18 points, 8 rebounds, and hitting 3 out of his 4 three-pointers. Sam Bishop was able to talk to the GOATs, Director of Athletic Communications, Michael Wozniak, and Graduate Assistant of Athletic Communications, Leo Anowska, about College Sports Communicators Appreciation Week and all the amazing things they do for our athletic program. Take it away, Sam!
Thanks, Himes. My name's Sam Bishop, and you're watching Charged Up. This week, I am joined by Michael and Leah from the Athletic Communications Department here. Can you tell me a little bit about yourselves?
Michael, please go first.
I don't know. I mean, I'm the Director of Athletic Communications here. I've been here since October 2021, and ever since I've been telling you guys' stories.
Nice. I've been here since August 2019. I graduated from Colby-Sawyer in the spring of 2023, and I came back to assist this lovely gentleman while I get my master's.
Nice. Can you tell me why you chose this career path?
I think always growing up I loved sports, and I wanted to find a way to work into sports. So, I remember in college I was looking for my first internship, and the two people at Southern New Hampshire University kind of took me under their wing during that internship, and I thought it was so cool, making graphics, telling stories, calling the games out, and even working with the broadcast and the environment. I just thought it was so cool, and I just fell in love with it, and I've been working 100 hours ever since, it feels like.
Well, I also love sports, similar to Michael. I was a sport management major and then stumbled across this internship, which was inspired by Anna Allen, if you're watching, the original host of Charged Up. Shout out to you. Did an internship for Michael and Emma, and then blossomed into the love of stats especially, and now here I am.
Awesome. Do you have a favorite memory from a Colby-Sawyer athletic game that you've watched over your time here?
I have a good one. So when I first started, the department was very, very small. There was only 3 people in our office. It was me, it was Alyssa Rodriguez, who was my first assistant, and we had Orlando as one of our first interns, along with Anna and Brendan Sullivan. And I remember coming in and talking to them and being like, guys, this is my vision for it. I want 2 cameras. I want full broadcasts. I want this, that, and whatever. And Anna was like, yeah, right. So I don't know if you remember this, Leah, but it was the men's broadcast over winter break, where I essentially walked into Coach Devin's office, and I was like, I'm stealing your team. I'm doing a full broadcast. And we did the first all-woman broadcast here at Colby-Sawyer.
It was against Anna Maria.
We had literally everyone on the women's basketball team running the show, and it was great because they were all interacting. They were all having so much fun, like a good team bonding experience. And then the next day, I remember they all walked in. They're like, "So can we do that more, or is it just a one-time thing?" And I was like, "You guys can work for me whenever you want."
This is true.
Wow.
Yeah, I think that's my favorite memory here.
I didn't know that one. That one's awesome.
Yeah.
Leah, do you have a different one or the same?
A favorite like, Colby-Sawyer Chargers memory? I think one of my personal favorite memories would have to be men's volleyball season last year when they were playing, I believe it was Leslie. Fu got an ace on one of his serves, and like the crowd just went nuts. And it's like that environment of Colby-Sawyer and like that community that just was great, because our men's volleyball team was not great. They weren't the best, but like our community just rallied around them, and that's huge, and I love that about Colby-Sawyer, so that's a core memory.
Yeah. Well, since you like Colby-Sawyer so much, why did you choose to work at Colby-Sawyer?
I think just getting my start, I was trying to find the best kind of fit for me. And again, I wanted to make sure that I had an environment that was very, I want to say, outgoing, with like taking my ideas and kind of running with them. And at the time when I got hired, you know, the athletic department was great here. It was very young and energetic, and they were just kind of like, okay, we'll follow your lead and kind of take off with it. You know, the budget kind of isn't the happiest with me at times, but what I'm doing is I'm giving, you know, the great experience to all you student athletes. I'm bringing in media days for the first couple times. I'm bringing in, again, those 2 to 3 cameras, the podcast, the best of the baseline, all these interns and all that stuff, which I think brings a lot of value to the student athlete experience here.
Yeah, we appreciate it a lot. Everybody loves your work, even though he hates compliments.
Yeah, I hate it.
Everybody appreciates you and all your hard work, both of you.
This is true. Well, for my undergrad, George Martin really convinced me to come here. But the reason why I stayed is half to do with Michael, half to do with the fact that I'm probably never leaving. Ongoing joke around here. But no, like I said before, the community, like I've fallen in love with so many people here. The environment that they bring, like everyone's so supportive of each other, like regardless of things that happen. And that's the beautiful thing about Colby-Sawyer.
Yeah, I agree. Speaking to us being interns, what's it like working with all these kids that are very interested in working for you and helping coaching them through their internships?
I love it. I think it's one of the best parts of the job. I mean, seeing Leah, seeing you, seeing Anna, seeing all these people grow into wanting to work in sport, and you know, the growth of just like, for instance, some of your first podcasts, both of you were like shy and nervous, and now you guys are running the show all by yourselves. I mean, all those little things, they just make my day. Like seeing all you guys grow and again, just do all these successful things. I mean, again, part of my job is to kind of like have you guys help me do the work. So the more positive attitude and the better experience you guys get from it is everything to me. I mean, when Anna told me that she had a job right in the field, it really hit home. I was like, wow, I actually like made an impact. And I mean, Leah the same way. I mean, getting the opportunity to bring her back was very important to me. I mean, obviously she's done great work so far in the limited hours that she gets, but you know, she's been a rock star this year, and you've done the same, and I can't wait to have 8 more interns in the spring getting ready to learn from the jump, and you know, understanding how great this field is.
So Leah, what's it like being an intern and now you get to kind of lead the interns?
I think the beautiful thing about an internship in sports information is there are different like niches that you can go into. So there are people that have stats brains, there are people that love videos and Premiere Pro, and there are people that love Photoshop, and then there are people like Josh Finkel who just want to do the talking, which is completely fine. But there are those niches, and we get like the opportunities interns to find what we're good at, and for the first time it feels like in your entire like education you get to pursue something that you are interested in and you are good at, and it's a very rewarding system to be in.
To go to class.
You've been an intern for Michael, being a business major and not a sports major. What was that experience like for you, and how can you share that with other people to get them to want to do it too?
Well, coming in from a business side, it was a totally different perspective. I feel like most of my marketing classes are very to the point. It's pretty much done for you what you got to create. And coming in as an intern for Michael, I was able to use my creative brain and do something that was more fun, what I wanted to do, rather than kind of like straightforward. So that was interesting. It definitely helped me in my major as well. Now I do a bunch of different marketing things, and I actually have a minor in it. So it's something I want to pursue when I graduate here. But I will be coming back, maybe taking Leah's role. We'll see.
And again, if you're interested, just let me know. I mean, I'm very willing to take on interns because I think, again, it's all part of that student-athlete experience. Again, our job is to make sure that you guys as athletes feel happy and, valued for what you guys do for this campus and the community.
Happy College Sports Communicators Appreciation Week. Thank you for joining me on Charged Up.